Yo, welcome to PTA Sports. I am your host, Pest the Analyst. The New York Football Giants are still in first place in the NFC East. Man, that feels good to say. That is the first time, well, now technically the second time, but now that it's like actually absolutely official due to the Philadelphia Eagles losing, that's the first time that I can like say it, and it's like, yes, it's not going to change, at least not until the next time we play a football game, man. It's the first time on my channel that I've been able to say that. Feels pretty damn good, not going to lie. So listen, let's go on ahead and let's break down this game that allowed us to take over the first place position in the division, okay? Now, there was a lot of stuff that I saw on my second and third watch. Yeah, I watched this game 2 more times. And this is what I want to start off with, okay? And I got my notes in front of me, and it's just a jumbled mess of thoughts. Because that's how my mind works. But this is what I want to start with, okay? You guys know I always like to start with the positive, and then we get into the negatives, and we go from there. So I want to start with our offensive line, okay? I want to start with our offensive line because our offensive line looks like a night and day difference than the way this offensive line looked at the beginning of the year, okay? I am 100% impressed with this offensive line. There were so many times in this game where Daniel Jones, we're going to focus on when Daniel Jones was in the game, where Daniel Jones just had a nice clean pocket for him to do his work in. And it's been so long since we've seen the offensive line just create that U where the quarterback can stand right in that U and make his reads, make good throws. It was just refreshing, man. As a trenches guy, even though I'm on the defense, but as a trenches guy, it was just refreshing to be able to see the pocket actually develop for our quarterback to do what he needed to do. It was really, really nice to see. So shout out to the offensive lineman, even Cam Fleming. Now listen, people were just destroying Cam Fleming, right? And it was kind of deserved. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. It was kind of deserved because Cam Fleming made quite a few mistakes in this game, okay? And I'm not quite ready to throw Cam Fleming into the garbage yet, right? Because he's got an equal amount of good to his bad. Sometimes he has more good than bad, all right? But I'm not going to sit here and act like there wasn't a few times where I was watching this game and I was like, Fleming, man, what the hell are you doing? But there were also times when that pocket had developed that Fleming was out there getting it done. Huge shout out to Shane Lemieux. Shane Lemieux was out there. He was getting the job done. This is a rookie, right? Hasn't really had a whole lot of live reps in game time situations, but he goes out there, right, and he gets the job done. And I'm really happy to see that. Huge shout out to Nick Gates, yo. Listen, I didn't know how this Nick Gates thing was gonna go. I didn't know if this was gonna work or not, right? But I gotta tell you, man, Nick Gates doing a hell of a job out there being our center. He's just doing a hell of a job, man. And listen, the only direction he can go from this point is up. I mean, sure, could he regress and be terrible? Sure, absolutely. But I think Nick Gates is trending up, and I'm super happy with that. Listen, Thomas is out there beasting, man. He is out there beasting. There's a play that I saw, and I watched this play several times, man, just because it was good to see. And I seen a bunch of people talk about this specific play on the interwebs. So there's a play where it's a run to the right, And man, it was even a really good block by Elijah Penny on this one too. It was a real good block by Elijah Penny, but Andrew Thomas just took his guy, right, and just picked him up and put him down. You just stay down there for a little bit, brother. He picked him up and he put him down, and it was just like, man, look at Thomas out here just being a beast, man. So that's where I wanted to start, man, just with the offensive line. I know that Googs is here and he's the new guy, coaching up these offensive linemen, and I don't know how long he's been here, right? Because there's been like a couple of different stories about when he actually showed up and whether or not he was, helping or not. I don't really know, right? I'm not there. I don't got nobody in the inside to tell me what really went down, right? But it seems like, as I said in the initial reaction, man, whatever we doing right now with this offensive lineman, it's just working, man. And I'm so happy to see that. It's just working. So shout out to our offensive line. Man, we're going to need them. We are absolutely going to need them because we don't know if Daniel Jones is going to be able to play upcoming, which really sucks, right? Because Daniel Jones just looks like he's getting better every week too. I mean, Daniel did such a good job of, one, not panicking in that nice clean pocket, right? Two, reading the coverage, and three, looking off defenders. So on the first long pass to Evan Ingram, who I hate still, right? And I hate him even more because he didn't get into the end zone. How you supposed to be like this speed demon mismatch nightmare? You getting walked at the 5-yard line, man. Get your ass in the end zone. But on the first long pass to Evan Ingram, Daniel drops back. He looks to the left, draws the single high safety. You see the single high safety. He kind of cheats over a bit, quickly looks to the right, and just throws a dot. Just throws a dot to Evan Ingram. Right in his hands. And it was a good throw. It was a good catch by that bum, Evan Ingram. Whatever. I don't like him. But it was a good catch. Credit where it's due. There was actually a second pass, a long pass to Evan Ingram, and it was essentially the same play, but flipped to the opposite side. Evan Ingram, one-on-one, put it up, see if he can come down with it. Evan Ingram comes down with it. Listen, Daniel, from a stance of him just being a quarterback, a non-running, sitting in the pocket, reading the defense, taking what they give him, he's looking better. Okay, listen, I can't. Even though I've continuously talked about not being on a Daniel Jones train, if he's looking good, he's looking good. I'm just gonna say he's looking good. Daniel Jones looked damn good, man. Unfortunately, Daniel Jones went out with a pulled hammy. And he went out on a play that I saw JT O'Sullivan, quarterback school. Check him out on YouTube. It's the QB school. I saw him breaking down some of these plays as well, and he said he didn't like the play that they drew up for him, and that was the specific play that Daniel got hurt on. Now, listen, I don't want to limit our quarterback from running if he's going to be successful at it, right? And he's been relatively successful at running the ball. But we definitely need to get Daniel Jones to slide, okay? Because him falling forward and taking shots, we don't want our quarterback doing that. We got to get this kid to slide. And hopefully the coaches is just getting his ass about, hey, get down, don't take any shots. All right, you got the yards we needed. You don't need to fight for extra yards. Just get your ass down. Hopefully he starts doing that, because I'm really encouraged from what I'm seeing from Daniel Jones, man. Like I can't lie about it. Kid's looking good. All right, he's looking good. He's playing mistake-free football. He's doing all the things that we're asking him to do right now, right? And that's good, man. The only offensive turnover came from that bum Evan Ingram. And it was just a terrible turnover. Evan Ingram has got to squeeze that ball, hold it high and tight, and go down to the ground. It was a better play by the defender than it was a bad play by him per se. But that's a technique thing, man. You catch that ball, you squeeze that bad boy in tight, catch it, you bring it in. That's what you're supposed to do as a wide receiver. and he was holding the ball way too loose. So yeah, it's unfortunate what happened with Daniel Jones. We're gonna see. I saw some reports about him not practicing. Okay, hey, we're just gonna see what happens with Daniel Jones. We're gonna see how long he's out for. So after Daniel Jones went down, Colt McCoy comes in. He didn't do a bad job. He didn't do a great job, but it is what it is. Okay. Colt McCoy kind of scares me. I'm not even gonna lie. Colt McCoy scares me. He scares me from a standpoint of how well is he going to be able to come in and manage the game. I was really, I was shaking my head because we've got the ball. All we've got to do is force the Bengals to use their timeouts, chew some clock, do what we got to do. He runs. It looked like a design run. It was like a bootleg, and this guy goes out of bounds, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stay in bounds. This is part of that roller coaster that I was telling you guys about. The emotional roller coaster that I was telling you guys about when I watched this game live. So we're gonna see what Colt McCoy got to offer. One good thing that's gonna help him is Wayne Gallman, okay? Because Wayne Gallman is just, man, this kid is out there and he's getting the job done. He's out there running powerful. He's out there running angry. He's out there running nasty. He is fighting for yards. All right. Wayne Gallman had a great day. He had a great day. 24 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Okay. That's what we want. That's what we want from our running back. All right. Get good, positive plays on the ground. Punch it in the red zone. That's exactly what Wayne Gallman has been doing. And I'm super, super happy with what I'm seeing from him, man. Wayne Gallman is just killing it. Now, I got to call a player out on offense, okay? I got to call a player out. Darius Slayton. Darius, you are one of the fastest guys on the field. 9 times out of 10, you're one of the fastest guys on the field. You're going to get open deep. And when you get open deep, catch the damn ball. Catch the ball. All right. There's a play where Darius Slayton, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost if he catches the ball. He is going to hit his head on the goalpost and he drops it. And I'll tell you what, man, that hurt my heart because I legit do like Darius Slayton. I legit think that Darius Slayton is going to be a guy who is going to really help this team in the future, okay? But you got to catch those balls, Darius. That's just what it is. You have got to catch those balls. So, that's pretty much what I'm going to do for the offense, right? I'm going to quickly touch on the defense, and I'm going to quickly touch on special teams because I don't want this video to be super long, y'all, okay? We're already at like 13 minutes or something. But here's the deal. You guys know that I love this defense. You guys know that I am 100% in love with this defense, okay? We are able to get pressure and sacks, and we don't have a number one edge rusher. That should tell you how well we are game planning. That should tell you how well we are executing, okay? And I love watching this defense work. I legit love watching this defense just go out there and do their thing. And there was pretty much not many times in this game where I was concerned about the defense. The only time I was legit concerned about the defense was at the end of the game, right? And the defense came through and held it down. Strip sack to end the game by Jabal Sheard. That was legit the only time during this game that I was like, yo, are we gonna be able to stop this? Are we gonna be able to stop this team? That was the only time. The remainder of the game, I felt comfortable every time defense was on the field. Like, yo, we got this. We're gonna shut them down. We're gonna lock them up. Because that's what we were doing all day long. Shutting them down, locking them up, pressuring the quarterback. You know, not letting him be comfortable in the pocket, shutting down receivers, stopping the run. The defense was doing all those things, everything we can ask them for. And when it was crunch time, it was lunchtime because the defense went out and they ate the Bengals' asses up. Pause? I don't know. But listen, super happy with this defense. Logan Ryan, we got to keep Logan Ryan. Logan Ryan has been an integral part of this defense, man, and I'm super happy that he's part of this team. Apparently, Logan Ryan gets the intel on everyone without knowing anyone to get intel from. He just watches a ton of film and goes, "Oh, I know what you're gonna do," and it shows. It just shows. He had a strip and a fumble recovery on the tight end, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful the way he did it. I mean, Logan Ryan's out there killing it. Bradbury's out there shutting people down. Our interior defensive line is stopping the run and pressuring the quarterback. I don't know what else you can ask for from this defense right now. It just looked great. And I was super happy with the defense. This is the reason why I can go over the defense quick, because there wasn't a whole lot of bad by this defense. There just wasn't. And I understand we're playing a backup quarterback in Cincinnati, but that don't matter, okay? We played a backup quarterback against the 49ers, and they torched our asses. This time, the defense came out there, and they balled out. And I'm happy about it. I'm so happy about the way this defense played, man. Shout out to Nico Lalos, I think that's how you say it, because he got called up from the practice squad and got an interception, fingertip interception going to the ground. I don't even know who this guy is. I have no idea who he is, but I'm glad he went out there and he made a play when we needed him to. This is how good this defense is. These guys just go out there and they just do their job. This is your assignment. Go do your assignment and we'll win this down. And that's what they do. Just straight up. I'm super happy with this defense. I can't ask for much more from them. I just want them to continue to do this, what they've been doing. We've been a little bend but don't break, and I don't really like bend but don't break, but I understand why it's important. I understand why it's valuable, okay? And sometimes we're gonna have to bend, and maybe we give up 3, or we bend and we cause a turnover. I don't know, but overall, happy with the defense, man. Great job by the defense. Shout out to all the people that I've shouted out, okay? So, special teams, listen. I said this on the Entertainers channel the other day. I know for a fact that Joe Judge is going to be giving the special teams players hell this week because they played bad, okay? Like they played bad. You allow a kick return early in the game, right? That was one of the few points that the Bengals scored. You allow a kick return, okay? Punt coverage was bad, all right? They almost gave up the game with the last punt because the punt coverage didn't want to tackle anybody. This special teams has got to be better. This special team has been a strong suit of this team. But last Sunday, they melded in from how I feel. They melded in. Shout out to Graham Gano. Graham Gano came out there and was perfect, even though he was rusty, even though he hadn't kicked with the squad the entire time. He's in his hotel kicking into a kicking net, but he came out there and he got the job done. So shout out to Graham Gano. That's the only positive thing I can say about the special teams is Graham Gano is Graham Gano. Everybody else, laps all week. Listen, y'all. We should be happy with this game, okay? We should be happy that despite the fact that we lost our starting quarterback a little over halfway through the game, we were still able to come out on top. You should be proud of this team, because I am. I'm very proud of this team. Even the ones who screwed the pooch on Sunday, I am proud of this team, because this team went out there and against all odds, they won a football game they were supposed to win. This was a game we were supposed to win. And typically, Giants lose those games. So I'm proud. I'm 100% proud of the players. I'm proud of the coaching staff, okay? The trainers, the water boy. I'm proud of all of them because we went out there and we got the job done when we were supposed to. So here's the deal. I am still planning on going live tonight. I'm still planning on doing a live show. We're going to see if that changes, but it shouldn't. So hopefully, all of you will come and hang out with me tonight around 8:45 as normal. And we'll talk a little bit about this upcoming game. Because at this point, it's off to Seattle. We got work to do there. We've got to go out and we've got to put good things on film. Okay? Whether we win this game or we lose this game, we got to go out and we got to put good things on film. We have to build off of this. We have to get better. Because after this Seattle game, and I'm not looking forward, I'm not looking past Seattle, okay? But after this Seattle game, we control our own destiny. So it is incumbent upon this team, these players, these coaches, to build off what we did Sunday, bring it in to the game next Sunday. I don't know if we're going to win that game next Sunday, I'm just being honest. But build and get ready to control your own destiny. I appreciate you guys coming and listening to me talk. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit me in the comment section. Tell me how you feeling about the New York Football Giants being in first place for the first time in like 4 years. Like legit in first place. Not sharing it with anybody. Tell me how you feel about it. And I will get up with you guys later. Deuces.